Yeah, I just woke up. I'm gonna get straight right to it though. I don't believe when someone tells me that they like me for who I am. Well, what do you mean? Do you like how I am right now? Or do you like the idea of me? Which one? Which one? Because I kind of change how I act around certain people. I feel like everybody is like that, how they interact with people. I'm like that too. So I really don't believe when someone tells me that they like me for the way I am, because I don't really understand. And how can you? You know, I'm not showing you like the stripped down version of me, the real version of me. I'm not. I feel like I am most. I feel like I'm myself. I'm myself when I'm alone, and that's a fact. I feel like I can be myself when I am completely alone. So how can you say that you like me the way I am? I don't know who you're talking about because that's not me. This is the burning question though. This is the burning question. Will you like me for the way I am even if I'm at my worst? Yeah. Number two, I don't believe that having a lot of friends will make you feel less alone, because there are some people that have a lot of friends and they're not even close with any of them, you know? They're not even close with any of them. So I've heard the saying, a friend to all is a friend to none, and I believe that, but I don't believe having a lot of friends makes you feel less alone. Like having a lot of friends, 20, 30, 40 friends, I feel like you're going to be more alone than having one or two friends. But you can have a lot of friends and still feel lonely. I've heard people say they have friends, but their friends don't even talk to them. Three. Three. I don't believe that pain heals with time and you get over it eventually. No, you don't. Some people get over it. Some people give up. Some people get over grief. Some people get over grief. Some people get over pain mentally, but not everybody. Some people just don't really get over it. It sticks with them for the rest of their lives. And that's not good. So, people who say, oh, just get over it, are stupid. It didn't happen to you, it happened to them. You didn't lose someone. Whatever happened to them didn't happen to you. You don't know how they took it. You don't know how they feel on a daily basis. So shut up. I no longer believe that parents know you best or knows what's best for you. I don't believe in that anymore. I used to think that because, you know, they're older than you, they're your parents, they gave birth to you, but I feel like they only know how you act and how you behave. They don't really know you as a person. You are a person with values, with your own feelings, with your own thoughts. They don't know how you think. They don't really know what's best for you either. They don't really know what you like. They don't really know what you want to do with your life. You know, try to live up to their expectations. But you don't really, deep down inside, you don't really want that. You just want to make them proud. You'd rather be unhappy just to make them happy. That's not them knowing what's best for you. That's them forcing things onto you that you don't want to do. No. If you are nice, if you are a nice person, people will treat you the same way. Nope. I don't think that's how it works, because I feel like no matter how nice you are, you will come across people who are rude as hell, disrespectful as hell, mean as hell. It doesn't matter how nice you are. And I used to believe that nice to everyone, treated people the way I wanted to be treated, I would get the same treatment back. I didn't. I was stupid back then. I didn't know that there were bad people in the world, disrespectful, rude ass people in the world. Back then, I thought being a nice person will make people treat me the same way. That was not true until I learned that you can't be nice to everyone. And I've seen it happen to people. I've seen it happen to people because they were too nice. You need to stop being nice. But yeah, you can be kind. You can be kind. But learn how to stand your ground. Speak up. Food in America labeled healthy is actually healthy. It's not. No, it's healthy. The food that comes from the ground, the food that grows from the ground, the soil is actually healthy. How they label these foods aren't healthy. It's not healthy. They make you think that. But look at the back. Look at the ingredients and read it. Since when is 34 grams of added sugars healthy? Since when? Oh, they say, less sodium, but it has 34 grams of added sugar. So it's hard for me to control my cravings. It is. I'll be wanting something sweet all the time. I gotta control myself sometimes, but it's hard. But I'm working on it. I don't believe what I see on the internet anymore. I thought that everything on the internet was real people behind those screens showing their real lives. I don't believe in that stuff anymore. Not everything on the internet is real, but 95% of the time, 5%, but 95% of the time, it's not real. I don't believe that everyone has good intentions. Even if they have a professional career, any professional career. I don't care if you have a lot of money, if you have a professional career, if you are a scientist. I don't care. I don't care anymore because people lie. We live in a world where we don't live in la la land. Not everybody wants the best for you. People will take advantage of you. But yeah, we gotta look out for ourselves. We can't always put ourselves in the hands of people who, I don't know, think they have it all, or just because they have a certain career that they know what's best for you. No, you gotta look out for yourself. You gotta be more cautious. You gotta be more aware. Also, I don't believe what they portray in movies. I don't believe what I see in movies either. How they portray people in movies, how they represent certain people in movies, TV shows. I feel like movies and TV shows, like the entertainment, and the internet are kind of the same thing. They lie. Everything is fake. There are movies that portray people in a certain way that is bad, in a way that they see other people. For example, black people, of the minority, people who are different. They be doing that. They've always been doing that. Anybody that society thinks that these people are othered, less than, they're not gonna show us in a way that will make us look good. They will always make us look bad. Holidays bring people together. I used to really love the holidays. I still do. Being young, being a little girl, I was thinking that holidays bring the world together. People love each other more on the holidays. But now, I'm like, Wait a minute. Is the whole reason why holidays exist is because of capitalism? Consumerism? Yes. Some people dread the holidays. Some people hate holidays. Some people hate the holidays. Some people are alone on the holidays. But then not everybody has people around them to celebrate the holidays with. Not everybody wants to go out and buy decorations, let alone celebrate during the holidays. I don't believe in the supernatural stuff anymore. I don't. I don't. Some people do, but I don't. I don't anymore. 7 years of bad luck because you broke a mirror, or you get bad luck if you walk under a bridge or something. I don't know, I forgot. Or if a bird poops on your head, it's good luck. No, that's nasty. You was just at the wrong place at the wrong time, that's all. That don't mean nothing. I don't really believe in good luck, bad luck. I don't know. I don't really get it. If oh my God, wait, the wishing wells. Y'all remember the wishing wells? We used to throw pennies in the well. You know, have pennies, wish for something, have a penny in your hand and then throw it into the well. We basically wasted all our money on these wishing wells, thinking if we make a wish and throw a penny in the well, our dreams are going to come true. Whatever we wish for is going to come true. That's a lie. That was a lie. But they had us thinking that. Whoever was cleaning out those wishing wells was getting free money. I bet they were happy. They were happy. Spirits, ghosts, and vampires. Basically spooky stuff in horror movies that are not real. I don't believe in that stuff anymore. I used to because I love horror movies. I love horror movies. I grew up watching horror movies, so many horror movies that I thought what happened in horror movies was real. I used to think ghosts, spirits, vampires, witches were real. Because if you grew up watching horror movies, I feel like you would believe that ghosts are real. I feel like you would believe that spirits are real, but they're not. I used to believe in that stuff. I just love me some horror movies. I love me some horror movies. I still do. I still do. All that spooky stuff. All that spooky stuff. I used to believe in that. Not anymore. I feel like my whole life has been a lie. A lie. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get up. It's time to get up anyways. Alright, bye.